Hello friends, welcome back once again. If you don't know me, my name is Azam and I'm pursuing a Master in Chemical Engineering from University of Calgary. Today we are going to talk about documents required for Canadian student visa. I am creating one playlist. You can see from here I have part 1 to part 10 that's cover everything what I know so far and how to get without rejection. So today we're talking about the part 3, and that part 3 covers about starting from the login to GCKey. If you haven't logged into GCKey before, then you can create by watching my part 2 video. Then we talk about the find out the eligibility criteria, that what is the eligibility criteria based on the IRCC website. Create your personal checklist, review your answer, submit your application, that is a step-by-step IRCC. And then your document checklist and all documents required and its detailed. That's very important things. Keep watching till the end. That will give you very detailed information. So without further ado, jump to the IRCC website. So we are going to start from here. So let's say from GCC, if you click here, so it will give you the previous ID, and by this you can log in. If you don't, then you can create your GCKey account from IRCC. So from here you just have to continue. It will take a little time, then accept. Once you go, then it will talk about, it will validate your identity. So as you can see, I have already created one, but I'm not going to do that. And in front of you, I just delete this, and I will create one new. So if you are up to this page, then you have to go and click this apply to Canada, and personal preference code. We don't have any personal preference code. Then we have to click that visitor visa and study and work permit, and then everything is started from here. Your questionnaire. So you can go why you are going for a study, how long you have planned, basically more than 6 months, temporary, and then where you are belonging to. So let's say I'm saying I'm from India, and currently you are living where, that like somebody is living, let's say outside, then they can put like any country. Do you have a family member who is Canadian citizen? No, I don't have any. And let's say I am 25-year-old, so it will be close to 95, and then just a random number, January 1st. Then you just have to go to plus next, and then it will give you a kind of a questionnaires. So are you a lawful permanent residence? No, I'm not permanent resident of US. Go to click next. You have accepted in any DLI institutes, means yes, you have to say yes, because otherwise it will reject. Definitely you should have any designated learning institute acceptance paper. And what is this? If any information you don't know, that you can just click here, and that will give you small brief that what is this. Okay, so I already have. And then let's talk about you have visited or live in any of the designated country. That so in that case you just have to go and click, and it will give you that country list. So in our case it should be yes, and then you have to say next. It will a tedious process, definitely. Have you had a medical exam? No, because I'm a fresh student, so I'll just click no. And am I married? No, never married. And what your province? So let's say I'm going Ontario or Alberta, British Columbia, and anywhere. So let's say I'm this is the favorite destination, Ontario, and then you click next. Then keep moving. Then your results came out here, that is student permit. So you may eligible to come to Canada as a student, right? So now next is, so that gives you that okay, we can get on a permit. So next is continue, right? So that's the questionnaire I'm talking about, like create your personal checklist. So based on the checklist, actually what happened, that will give you the IMM forms, like different IMM forms. So we'll talk about later in this video. Do you have a valid work permit or study permit? No, we don't have, right? No, we are applying fresh. And are you exchange student? No, we are not exchange student. What is exchange student? You can read it from here. Is work essential? No, we have to say no, because we are not going for work, we are going for a study. Are you a spouse, common partner, or child, certain skill working with full-time international student? No, nothing. And based on that, you can read from here or other information, and that is also comes as a no. And the next one is you are going alone, or do you have a family member? If if you are going with the partner, then you can say yes. For let's say I'm assuming like I'm going alone, so it's no, and then you said just click next. Have you ever committed been arrested? No, never been arrested. And then do you want to submit application for family members? I'm going, as I said, I'm going alone, then it should be no. And then next. And then again they talk about are you giving any access, like any agent this application to anybody? So I'll say no, and then you click to in the past 10 years have you been given fingerprint, talking about the biometrics. So no, I'm a fresh guy, so no fingerprint so far from Canada. And there a fee associated with this application. Yes, I can understand. Yes, I can pay, definitely I understand that. Are you able to make digital copies? Yes. For scanning, you're talking about do you have a scanner? So what I use, that's the Microsoft, it's called Microsoft Lens, is a app, and this is authentic from Microsoft, so you can use that, and it is free. It will not give you any watermark. Generally other third party gives a watermark on the bottom, then you have to buy. This is very good, I used regularly in exam as well. Go to the next one, and then will you able to pay by credit card? Do you have a credit card? You have to say yes. You cannot pay cash here, and then you have to say next. And this is you have to review this. If it's not correct, then you can go from here, and then you can click that things and then update, because based on this you will get your form. So next one is, this is the steps about the IRCC. And next, if you click the next, so this is based on your checklist, right? Your document checklist. Based on the checklist, this is basically the items you required. So we will go one by one, so for example, what is this IM 1294? Let's talk about what is this, so if you click that, this site, it will give you more information here, that how to download that, and where to use. You cannot use on tablet, PC, and tablet, mobile. You have to have Mac or PC to download that and work on that. And similarly, what the passport is easy. You should have letter of acceptance from your DLI, means your university or college, and proof of means of finance support. That is also very big document. Then you can see lots of information is required. And the next one is a digital photo. That's also, if you can read, go very detailed, read one by one, like what is the size required, what is the crown size, because sometimes based on that specification, that photo specification, they reject or they will ask that, okay, your photo is not as per Canadian specification to provide. So that will create a delay, why you want to create delay in your application. So everything should be here, right? So go and read. And this is your family information. That's also, we'll talk about the next video, that how to fill that form, because that's also required native things. And this is the optional document. Definitely we have to put like this IM 5257. This is talking about some scheduled and declaration. You are an army person, not person. This kind of things, right? We will definitely check it out later. And the last one is the client information, and that is the very big one. That is called letter of explanation. So whatever you have that is not mentioned here in this list, you have to put it here. And definitely that is the biggest document that generally we have to prepare. I would say the two biggest document is the first one is letter of explanation, and the second one is proof of finance. That also you have to prepare a kind of a letter. And if you go here, you can see from here that what is the cost, what is the fees, and that's for restaurant permit you have to have like 150 Canadian dollar, and for the biometrics you have to have like 85. So the total is 235. So if you don't know what is the native currency, that is the site we can use anytime. That's called xe.com. So I just put like 235 in Indian currency. Just have to go and put, and then it comes out close to be like 13,000. If you are in Pakistan, then you have just to go and put Pakistani rupees, and then it will give you 31,000. If you are from Nigeria and some other part of the world, you just have to go and click here, and then it will give you some. So it is like 76 Nigerian naira. So this is the quick demonstration how to go fill that. But what I would suggest, if you bear with me how to keep all this information. So I just created this document checklist, as you can see. So from here you can see the IM forms is filled or not, your passport information, letter. So what you can do here is, like, let's say you filled already that form, so they just click that, you can do right away. And you must have passport, so that's already checked. Like letter of acceptance letter you already have from university, then you just click, and then a photograph. So all this 4 information you already have, and the next part is this, so that we can cover later on. And what I did, I just that snapshot we took and I paste it here. And what we can do now, we can go and all this small information from this question icon, you can paste it here. For example, if I go here and then what is this, so it is better to keep all this information handy and at one place, so that it will be easy. You don't have to go back and forth and then open all the time your IRCC, because I damn sure it is not going to be done in a one day. I highly recommend you guys to take a time to fill all this information. So what I did, I copy paste every information from that IRCC website, all this small detail that you need to go and read very carefully. What I will do, I will copy this document in a description, so you can go and download. If you don't want to create any accounts right now, you don't have to create, right? So you can read this information, you can watch other videos, where the all information will go, so that all information and all the documents should be in my opinion, keep this kind of structure, so that it will be organized at your end. And similar things you can do if you are using Google Drive. So this is the folder structure you can see. So that's the study permit, and so all this study permit, you can see all this information what I had is already there. So from here you can see all this information, like financial support documents and the forms and the payment slip and print and VSF appointment. All this information you have to keep it in one place, so that you will not lose a track of any. So that's it from my side. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If this video is helpful, please thumbs up and subscribe to this channel for informative videos. And please don't forget to share this videos to your friends, family, those who are planning for apply a study permit for Canada. Thank you so much for watching, and see you in the next video. Thank you very much.